Hi, this is Chris from the Stephanie Miller Show. Please enjoy this exclusive clip from Political Voices Network.
Here's what I heard from a very good military friend of mine. And I'm ashamed to say this because I am Italian.
Yikes.
Okay?
What's the matter, you?
The Pope and his Leonardo satellites up in space.
Wait, what is the Pope?
If you remember when Mr. Trump first got in,
Here it is.
he launched SpaceX and
SpaceX.
SpaceX.
up there, and he put the biggest
And Space Age.
satellite up there. Well, it caught all the votes that were pinged up from him and sent back to Earth for Biden. They got all that.
Okay, all right. Well,
So it's
then,
Trump's fault that Trump lost.
Obviously, this is new. The Pope's involvement, Chris.
Right.
Pay attention as an atheist, see, because he's obviously controlling the dead, like Hugo Chavez, who he obviously
So
called to the
Vatican City is
Yes.
It's a sovereign nation.
Yeah.
It's not
Is
a
there-
part of Italy.
What's a Leonardo?
DiCaprio?
So
Satellite.
the Pope has nothing to do with
No.
what goes on in Italy.
Right.
The Pope is the head of state of
The Vatican.
the Vatican.
Sure. What's your point? Is there a reason I rolled How Did the World Get So Stupid t-shirt today? Which is available at stephaniemiller.com. Just because I don't know how many of those people are, but it seems like we have one every day now. Don't we, Jody? Every single day. I can't remember yesterday's
sounded-
stupidity. This has overwhelmed me. This is like a tsunami of stupidity that has washed out yesterday's.
She sounded like Road Flare Mary.
Yes.
Yes, a little
Yes.
bit.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. All right. Well, you know what? She has some more detail. So,
There you go.
Here's what I heard from a very good military friend
no,
of
not
mine.
that one. 17. Yeah. Here we go.
Oh,
Okay. 'Cause-
we might be.
Did I do something?
No. It's me. It's me. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
All
Hold
right.
on.
yeah. Chris is always wrong. Don't
I'm
never
I'm-
you. It's
I'm,
never
like,
you.
Awfully wrong. Here we go.
They sent the votes to Italy and Berlin. For what? Well, they shot them up there, and then they brought them back as Biden's.
Why are they sending votes up to satellites?
Because they had to do it some way that wasn't so suspicious.
Oh.
Right.
Oh. Well, now this makes sense.
Yep.
Right. Because, yeah, who would think to look up there?
Right.
Just Space Force X age. Okay.
Space
and then
Force and
there's a-
SpaceX have nothing to do with each other.
Yeah,
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
What's your point?
Here's what I want you to
He mentioned this in this speech. He's going to talk about the satellites and the votes.
He won't do that. This is a secret.
Oh,
You might want to. You might want to edit that.
Oh, thanks for the helpful tip.
if it's secret, you probably shouldn't have said
Wow.
anything, lady.
Right.
And a lot of people think it's going to be indictment week. Cliff Schechter, who's going to join us in hour 3, thinks it's going to be today because he's,
He's right.
it'd be nice if he were here when it happened. But we didn't know there's going to be apparently all those indictments as well for the space shenanigans, voter fraud, something.
Whatever.
Okay.
The
back
Leonardo
here-
satellites.
Yeah, back here on Earth One, look at brand new, shiny new executive producer Jody Hamilton has helpfully printed Trump trial dates.
Well,
Because
aren't you a
were a little
helper?
sleepy and blinky when you came back from vacation. You're like, wait, which indictment is this for which crime? I don't remember where.
I kind of checked out for a few days
Yeah.
on my vacation.
Don't blame you.
Whoever thought we would be here? We're just like, which crime? I can't keep track. Which indictment are we on and what? Okay, well, I believe Maddow helpfully.
Yes.
Yes.
That
Also
was
a liberal
Dr.
helper.
Maddow. Yes.
Yes. October 2nd, 2023, the New York civil fraud case. January 15th, 2024, E. Jean Carroll defamation case. January 29th, 2024, pyramid scheme case. March 20. Some of these I'd forgotten.
Yeah.
Crime
yeah.
entirely.
Pyramid scheme.
March 25th, 2024, New York hush money case, and May 20th, 2024, classified documents case.
So Hush Money was Stormy Daniels.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
That's the Alvin Bragg
individual
case.
one.
Right.
Right.
That's the Alvin
I
Bragg
thought that
case.
was over.
No.
Oh my God.
No, we just got indicted.
Jeez.
With the door opening and closing on him was just the
The only
indictment.
way to get through this is to lose the will to live and to count.
That was his arraignment day.
Got
that
it.
we saw.
Okay. Oh my God.
I don't know how y'all are feeling, but I just feel like like we said yesterday, there has got to be a tipping point with all of this. I get people going, oh, none of it's going to happen before the election, la, la, la. I just refuse
Thanks,
to believe
ER.
that none of, yes, exactly.
Uh-huh.
And we're going to lose the house, too.
No, we're not.
That's the joke about Eeyore, because he would just say, we're going to lose the house, poo.
No.
Yeah. Okay. That was Jim's job. He was Eeyore,
Right.
remember?
Yeah. Aw.
Aw. Yeah, but all I'm saying is I just can't imagine this because even the early polling is showing, Biden up. I know, don't get happy.
Don't
Don't
get
get
happy.
Up by
happy.
a ton
Don't
of
get
points. And this
Don't
is
make
before
assumptions.
any of this. So
Right.
okay. Chris, who said?
okay.
Yeah, hi, welcome back.
First one since I've been
you?
back.
How
Right,
are you?
awesome. Here we go.
It's good to remember it's not just the authoritarian right that is ascendant as a global trend. It is also resistance to the authoritarianism that can be a global trend. That is a global trend. The fight back is ascendance too. Resilience and resistance matters. Who said that?
Scrappy Doo.
No. It's close, though. Rachel Maddow.
She is scrappy.
Who is scrappy.
scrappy.
And
Yeah.
she can get it done. She is a scrappy do. All right, Bob Maddow's listening. He's going to tell her. She's going to go, what? Stephanie said what?
Oh, she.
No wonder she works in her basement. What?
She's heard of Scrappy Doo.
Oh, I'm sure she
I
has.
guarantee you.
Yeah. Okay, so I don't know. The speculation, again, Neil Katyal saying he thinks it's going to be this week. I don't know.
But
it is.
that's all that is speculation.
Yes.
We don't know.
Yes. What else is radio for? What does God give you 3 hours for but mindless speculation?
I know we've been called a newscast,
Yes.
but sometimes we're a speculation cast.
Exactly.
Yes. Brian Karam, our friend, tweeted, I do not care that a man-child playing with his Barbie doll decided to burn them. The adults in the room were more concerned with A, climate change, B, North Korean threats, a different man-child threatening to burn everyone, C, indictments, D, the presidential race, E, Congress, and a whole lot more. Thank you.
Ben Shapiro's ridiculous.
Yeah.
What I love is that the right wing's, how's that Barbie boycott going?
Right.
Right? It's like the biggest movie. I mean, way over 300 million.
Yeah, worldwide.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your boycott work?
That's
Oh, you moron.
That's the subject of my Politics Daddy thing
Oh,
on
is it?
Political Voices Network today.
Well, I'll be sure to tune in.
On YouTube.
Okay. Fantastic. Okay, so blah, 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 blah. Where was I? Carry the forward about talk amongst yourselves.
Rutabaga, rutabaga, rutabaga.
Yeah, well, it's all these fake, woke, whatever topics that they just keep doubling and tripling down on. And meanwhile, Biden and the Democrats are getting real stuff done for real people. And
Sure.
Yeah, and Republicans just are not. By the way, there was all these articles about COVID, right? Rachel Bidikofer tweeted, "Are we finally going to start talking about all the people Republicans killed with their conspiracy-themed COVID responses?" There's a story in the Times about Ron DeSantis because early on he embraced the vaccine.
Yeah, he did.
And shutdowns, and he did well. And then, of course, because he's despicable and all he cares about is politics, you can see when was it the Delta or Omicron, more people than in any other state died under
Yeah.
Ron DeSantis and that wave because he had decided, politically I shouldn't, be on the side of science and vaccine. It's despicable. All right, so let's go to happy news for a moment.
Okay.
Oh, yay.
Oh, special counsel scrutinizing February 2020 meeting where Trump praised U.S. election security protections.
Oh.
Ew.
You know what that is.
What is it?
Ruthlessly absurd.
Oh, thank you. This is that's why Chris Krebs, his head of security, said this is the most secure election we've ever had. So there is a mountain of evidence that he knew this election was not fraudulent. Bernard Carrick, speaking of cookie crooks,
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
who have been crooking for quite some time, he's turned over all his documents on his voter fraud investigation he did with Giuliani, which came up with, I believe their head investigator was Yukon Cornelius. And I believe what they found on that front was
Nothing.
yes. Okay. And then Brian Kemp has been contacted by Jack Smith, along with Ducey in Arizona. So it does
It's
tell
close.
you this looks like this is going to be a very wide-ranging.
Not Steve Ducey.
No.
No.
Are they
That's a
related?
different Ducey.
That'd be weird if Steve Ducey brought down Trump finally.
That would be cool.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
That'd be fantastic.
Or Peter Ducey.
Pick a deuce.
But that's why Mike Pence, he's just, it's so ridiculous
I know.
to keep trying to make it sound like it's just about January 6th or whatever Trump said or didn't say, right? He's such a panty waist, milquetoast bootlicker.
The president's words were reckless that day. I had no right to overturn the election. But while his words were reckless, based on what I know, I'm not yet convinced that they were criminal.
Well,
Oh my
guess
God.
who is? Jack Smith. So it doesn't matter what oh my God, they're so pathetic
Yeah.
watching them
I know.
tiptoe around Trump and not wanting to make anyone mad. But wait, okay. Yes, go ahead.
criminal charges have everything to do with intent, what the president's state of mind was.
Oh, please.
And I don't honestly know what his intention was that day.
Oh my God!
By the way, I'm with Frangela on this. I don't recall them ever asking what was a black person's, what was their state of mind? What was their frame? What were their fifis that day? Who cares what his state of mind was when he committed the crime, when he committed sedition
crimed.
and tried to
crimed.
overthrow the United States
Like
government?
in my state of mind, I feel like I can go to the bank and just take all of their money.
Right. But did you do your colors? Were you in autumn when you did it? Because I feel like that should matter to
What
the
color
jury.
was your parachute?
Who moved your cheese when you were criming? All right, that was a perfect little puddle of snark, and I'm going to
Wow.
break there.
Okay.
I did the backstroke in that puddle of snark. Okay. All right. We have Charlie Pierce.
Yes.
We have Cliff Schechter coming up on the big Tuesday show. We just suddenly realized that Jody Hamilton is no longer a guest on Tuesday.
Right. And so we need to
She's
fill that hole.
A permanent co-host, executive producer, empress of all she surveys. How come is that on the list?
No.
You need to give yourself a new title.
Yeah. Put the.
Yes.
Give yourself a bump up in title.
Yeah.
Come on.
Let's go.
Yeah.
There it is, my first drink of the day, Z-Biotics Pre-Alcohol Probiotic. Many of you know my story. I stopped drinking wine for 3 years during COVID, during the lockdown as part of a health reset. Now I drink wine in moderation, but this is an amazing new product. I've always believed in probiotics. And Z-Biotics, check this out. You drink just one of these. It's the world's first genetically engineered probiotic. It was invented by PhD scientists to tackle rough mornings after drinking. I am using this and I feel great in the morning. I don't have to worry if I have an extra glass of wine, I still feel great in the morning. Here's how it works. When you drink, alcohol gets converted into a toxic byproduct in the gut. I've always had acid reflux problems. It is this byproduct, not dehydration, that's to blame for your rough next day. Z-Biotics produces an enzyme to break this byproduct down. All I know is it works. It is Z-Biotics Pre-Alcohol Probiotic. Go to zbiotics.com/politicalvoices or scan the QR code on the screen right now.